Hello and welcome to SSBCrackExams. My name is Anuradha and today we are going to look into the idioms and phrases for your upcoming AFCAT 2020 exam. तो जैसे कि आप लोग ऑलरेडी पार्ट 1 ऑफ idioms and phrases देख चुके हैं, हम लोग यहाँ पार्ट 2 के सेशन में आ चुके हैं और इस पार्ट 2 में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे 14 मोस्ट कॉमनली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस। तो आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं 56 मोस्ट कॉमनली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस है जो कि आप इजीली एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं आपके अपकमिंग AFCAT 2020 एग्जाम पे फ्रॉम द सेक्शन idioms एंड phrases। पर 56 क्वेश्चंस आर टू लॉन्ग एंड इट कैन बी रियली बोरिंग फॉर यू टू गो थ्रू। तो इस 56 क्वेश्चंस को हमने पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया। तो फर्स्ट पार्ट में ऑलरेडी आप लोग 14 क्वेश्चंस देख चुके हैं फ्रॉम idioms एंड phrases। सो वी हैव कम टू पार्ट 2 ऑफ दिस 56 मोस्ट कॉमनली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस फॉर योर अपकमिंग AFCAT 2020 एग्जाम फ्रॉम द सेक्शन ऑफ idioms एंड phrases। तो चलिए देखते हैं कि ये 14 मोस्ट कॉमनली आस्क्ड idioms एंड phrases क्या है। पर उससे पहले लेट मी टेल यू, अब आप लोग घर बैठे अपने डिफेंस कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए तैयारी कर सकते हैं बाय जस्ट विजिटिंग आवर वेबसाइट। तो हमारे वेबसाइट में आप जाके हमारे कोर्सेज चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। वी डू नॉट ओनली प्रोवाइड कोर्सेज for AFCAT examination but also for other examinations like CDS, OTA, NDA, Territorial Army, INET and such others. So आप simply हमारी जो वेबसाइट है SSBCrackExams.com उस पे जा सकते हैं and you can just check out the courses, and if you can also subscribe to our courses, don't forget to use the code warrior10 to get an extra 10% off on all our courses. And now you can also follow us on our YouTube channel SSBCrackExams, जहाँ पे आपको बहुत सारे वीडियोस, रेलेवेंट वीडियोस मिलेंगे जो कि आपको हेल्प करेंगे आपके डिफेंस कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के प्रिपरेशन में। सो डोंट forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also follow our Insta page SSBCrackExams के नाम से जो है, and you can also visit our website learn.ssbcrackexams.com. You can also download our mobile app from Google Play Store by just typing SSBCrackExams in the search box. Now coming back to today's part 2, the second part of the 56 most commonly asked questions on idioms and phrases for your upcoming AFCAT 2020 examination, we need to begin with the directions. तो directions important है क्योंकि ये बताते हैं आपको कैसे आप एक क्वेश्चन का आंसर कर सकते हैं, लिख सकते हैं। ओके, सो हियर इट सेड दैट चूज द वन विच बेस्ट एक्सप्रेसेस द मीनिंग ऑफ द इडियम और फ्रेज। इसका मतलब है ये इडियम या फ्रेज आपको मिलेगा क्वेश्चन के फॉर्म पे और आपको ऑप्शंस चूज करने हैं इन ऑर्डर टू आंसर द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट इडियम और फ्रेज। तो आपको इडियम या फ्रेज जो भी दिया जाएगा उसके मीनिंग आपको निकालना है। कहाँ से? ऑप्शन से। सो लेट्स टेक अ लुक इनटू द फर्स्ट इडियम और फ्रेज ऑफ टुडेज सेशन पार्ट 2, a live wire। तो a live wire का मतलब है a wire that is live and is connected to a source of electrical power। तो वो वायर कैसा रहेगा? It has to have a great deal of energy। Okay, live wire। तो a live wire basically means a very lively and energetic person। So you can already get this in option A here, a person who is full of energy। तो ये रहा आपका आंसर, ऑप्शन A। नेक्स्ट है writing on the wall। Writing on the wall means signs that a situation is going to become very difficult or unpleasant। तो ये एक ओमेन है, एक बैड सिग्नल है कि कुछ गलत होने वाला है, कुछ बुरा होने वाला है, ठीक है। And the origin of this phrase writing on the wall is from an Old Testament story about Daniel. Okay, so वहाँ क्या होता है? A king was holding the Jews captive in the foreign land of Babylon in the 6th century BC. And while he was doing so, a mysterious hand appeared writing on the wall of the king's palace. The king called upon Daniel, who interpreted it to mean that God intended the king and his kingdom to fall. The king was slain that night. Okay? तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि it was a bad omen for the king. ठीक है? So writing on the wall means not a graffiti or announcement of an event or a political slogan, but an event indicating impending danger. तो यहाँ आपका आंसर हुआ ऑप्शन बी। नेक्स्ट, a fool's paradise. This basically means a paradise of or a state of illusory happiness. A fool's paradise. ठीक है? And the term the fool's paradise first came up in the works of Shakespeare, who used it in his one of the famous plays Romeo and Juliet. ठीक है? So fool's paradise is a state of illusory happiness. So your answer is option B. ठीक है? Next is nip in the bud. Now this again came up in a literary writing of Beaumont and Fletcher's play, and it usually describes a spring frost that kills flower buds. So nip in the bud matlab ki the bud has not yet blossomed into flower and it was nipped, it was ruined in its in its nascent stage. Okay, तो nip in the bud का मतलब है destroy in the very beginning, bloom करने से पहले ही खराब हो गया. So nip in the bud. So answer is option A, destroy in the beginning, before it blossomed the bud was nipped or ruined. Next is a man of straw. A man of straw basically means a man of no substance. This term was first used in the 1500s and it usually refers to an effigy which is used to practice combat, or a scarecrow used in a field to frighten away birds. ठीक है? So a man of straw basically means they're a hollow man, a man of no substance at all. So option D is your answer. Next है to catch a Tartar. Tartar का मतलब है, and Tartar refers to Turkic and Mongolian invaders of Asia in the Middle Ages. So Turkic और Mongolian जो लोग थे, जो ट्राइब्समैन थे, वो लोग बहुत डेंजरस थे. So to catch a Tartar का मतलब है कि to catch a dangerous person, a very powerful and a dangerous person. So answer is option A here. Next is to have an axe to grind. Okay, so basically having an axe to grind means when a person is having a particular attitude about something because they think they have been treated badly or because they want to get an advantage. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए कुछ पर्टिकुलर एटीट्यूड रहते हैं कुछ लोगों के, तो उनको बोलते हैं टू हैव एन एक्स टू ग्राइंड. सो देयर इज अ स्टोरी व्हिच वाज टोल्ड बाय बेंजामिन फ्रैंकलिन अबाउट अ मैन हु मैनेज्ड टू गेट हिज ओन एक्स sharpened by asking a boy to show him how his father's grindstone worked. So क्या हुआ? Obviously the boy showed him how his father's grindstone worked and he sharpened his his axe, and in that way the man got his work, his job done. Okay, so to have an axe to grind means to have a strong personal opinion, very strong personal opinion. तो आपका आंसर हुआ ऑप्शन ए. नेक्स्ट है टू प्ले सेकेंड फिडल. नाउ दिस इज बेसिकली अल्यूडिंग टू द रोल्स ऑफ फिडल्स और वायलिन्स इन एन ऑर्केस्ट्रा. तो जो सेकेंड फिडल में रहते हैं, जो मतलब फर्स्ट फिडल जो है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं. फर्स्ट फिडल और फर्स्ट वायलिन जो है वो ऑर्केस्ट्रा में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं, और जो सेकेंड फिडल में रहते हैं, जो सेकेंड फिडल बजाते हैं, ही इज ऑफ लेसर इंपॉर्टेंस दैन द फर्स्ट फिडल. ठीक है, तो उनका काम है टू सपोर्ट द म्यूजिक दैट द फर्स्ट फिडल इज प्लेइंग. सो टू प्ले सेकेंड फिडल मीन्स टू सपोर्ट द रोल एंड व्यू ऑफ अनदर पर्सन. सो योर आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी. नेक्स्ट, टू गो टू द वॉल. नाउ टू गो टू द वॉल मीन्स टू रिट्रीट फ्रॉम अ फाइट because they cannot escape. When your back is against the wall and you are retreating and you can't retreat anymore because there is no way to escape for you. Now to go to the wall must have two sources, any of these two sources. One is, it may allude to medieval chapels in which healthy people used to stand but which had around the walls seats around the walls for sick people because they can't support themselves. But a more genuine source can be that someone standing in front of a wall before being executed by a firing squad. So that also means to go to the wall, and to go to the wall therefore means that to be ruined, to be destroyed. So answer is option A. Next is to hit the nail on head. Now this term has come from the field of carpentry, and where it is said that missing the nail when hammering is imprecise and can cause damage to the surface beneath the hammer. So when you hit the nail on head on point, it means that you are completely precise, completely correct and accurate about something. In other words, to hit the nail on head means find exactly the right answer. So your answer is option A here. Next, This is not Halcyon Days, by the way. There's a printing mistake. It should be Halcyon Days. And what is Halcyon Days? It basically means a tranquil period of happiness, especially which happened in the past. And it refers to a period around winter solstice that is associated with calm weather, which in Greek mythology was attributed to the power of the fabled Halcyon bird that was said to calm the wind and sea. So from there, from the bird Halcyon, the Greek bird Halcyon, Halcyon days had come. That means very calm days and happy days. So your answer here is option D. Next is to keep the wolf from the door. To keep the wolf from the door means to have enough resources, enough money to avoid starvation or hunger. So here the wolf is symbolic of devouring and destructive force. And to keep the destructive and devouring force away from the door, away from the gate means you are trying your level best by having enough money, enough resources to avoid hunger or starvation, because wolf is ravenous already. That is why the wolf is compared with starvation, devouring. Okay. So to keep the wolf from the door means to have enough money or resources to avert hunger or starvation. Your answer is option C here. Next is all Agog. It has originated from the French word engogs. Now I don't know how to pronounce French, but this is engogs in French, and it means in mirth. Mirth means happiness. So in happiness. So all Agog means someone who is very happy and excited. So full of interest and excitement. So your answer is option D here. Next is to the Manor Born. Now someone is said to the manor born means that that person is naturally at ease in a specified way of life, job or situation. Okay, and this term to the manor born was first used by Shakespeare in his play Hamlet. So to the manor born means naturally at ease. So your answer is option B. So you see, the 14 important commonly asked questions you can easily expect for your upcoming AFCAT 2020 exam from the idioms and phrases section, and how we have been able to solve them. I have also given you the origin and the the story behind the origin of the phrases or the coinage of the idioms. So I hope this will help you a lot in remembering them. So start practicing the questions for your AFCAT 2020 exam from idioms and phrases. And now I will throw some 5 questions for you to solve, so you can give their answers in the comment section down below. And I will be getting back to you with the answer keys shortly. So don't forget to answer these questions. These questions can be very helpful again for your AFCAT 2020 idioms and phrases section. Okay, so try answering them. You can also pause the video, not more than 1 minute. You can look into the question and the options, and you can answer them by writing your answers down in the comment box below. So here you go, do it yourself. Don't forget that. So these were 5 questions. You just need to answer them and write down the answers in the comment box, and you can also follow our link, or I can just share with you the answers shortly, so you can check for yourself if you've been able to answer your questions correctly. So this was the part 2 of the 56 most commonly asked questions from idioms and phrases that will help you tremendously to answer them in the AFCAT 2020 upcoming examination. So I will see you next with part 3 of the 56 most commonly asked questions for your AFCAT 2020 idioms and phrases. But don't forget to visit our website before that, SSBCrackExams.com, for more detailed explanations, for more practice papers and all the other quizzes and questions for your AFCAT 2020 examination from idioms and phrases. And don't forget to use the code Warrior10 while you are subscribing for our courses, because you can get an extra 10% off on all courses now. So you should hurry up now, fly high and achieve your dreams. Make your country proud. Jai Hind.